I just wanted to share with you how secluded and secret and magical the forest is at this time of year. With my panting dogs either side of me. Come on then, let's go. Come on dogs, I don't know what you buy me for. Isn't that magical? Why are you right near me? Why are they right near me? There's my altar. And look at the light coming through, isn't it just amazing? So I've just dropped the kids off at school and it's just coming up to sort of 9 o'clock-ish in the morning. It's just so magical. There he comes. Come on then. The fallen tree has still not been cleared, as you can see. Look at the light coming through here at the minute. So this is the tree that fell. And look, you can see it's still down, so look at this pit, guys. Isn't that odd? Just here, in amongst what I call my sacred circle of trees, there is this weird pit. But there's the branch down. So I'm using the woods to recharge my energy, which has really of late just disappeared. I've got job errands to do. I've got phone calls to reply to. I've got different people to chat to, but I'm finding of an evening when I've finished doing the day and the kids are in bed, I literally can't do a single thing. I'm so tired, and I'm tired in the day. And so the nature of rest in the last 10 days, rest has been all I could do. I don't really know why I'm feeling so tired, but I am. And if I sit down for more than 2 minutes, I'm asleep. Look at the light coming down there. But still the dogs need walking, and to get out in the woods for me is like an energy recharge. And look at the light. Look at that. I love the woods at all times of year, but I think midsummer, it's wonderful. So learning to go into the periods of time where we just need to rest. Isn't rest a big part of self-care? Not just to rest, but to do it without beating yourself up about doing it. There have been times in the past where every time I stopped or wasn't busy, I would tell myself that I was being lazy, or I'd had a bad day, whatever that means. I had a bad day because I haven't done enough. And it's that idea of being a human doing and not a human being. Isn't that gorgeous? And especially I think if you're a mum, or if you've got, say, a really busy job, I think we kind of discount the everyday jobs that we have to do, whether that be commuting to a busy job. When I was a teacher, it would mean like marking and planning. Or now as a full-time mum, it's, sort of washing school uniforms, doing PE kits, making sure school trip stuff is there, doing school runs, feeding 3 mouths with 3 meals a day. That's all kind of discounted because it's every day. And I think if we discount our everyday, no matter what that is, we fall into the trap of telling ourselves we've had bad days or we aren't doing enough. When we discount our everyday jobs that always are there, we fall into that trap of being a human doing, because the bar's always too high. The bar's already set high enough to fail. Look at that tree up there, going all the way up for the light. It's amazing, look at that. So I think that this kind of undergrowth is our everyday. It's the washing up, it's the laundry, it's the bed changing, it's the dinner, it's the breakfast, it's the lunch boxes, it's the hour a day in the car for the school run. So we do all of this, and yet we only judge ourselves on that up there, the extras. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to constantly discount the magic in the everyday, because then it becomes monotonous tasks rather than the very fabric of the life we lead. I mean, if I classed keeping house and looking after my kids while they are this age and school runs as just the stuff I've got to get past before I start achieving, then I've turned it into monotony. Oh my gosh, and that would be such a tragedy, because it is actually the fabric of my very life. And I know that when the kids have all left home and I've got an empty nest, that monotony will then in hindsight be the treasure years. So I'm really determined to not only self-love and not set myself goals that I can't achieve, but also to call the everyday treasure. There's treasure in the getting up to do breakfasts. At the minute I'm getting up super early because Poppy has exams. She's got 2 weeks of mock exams. Listen to the traffic. We're near the edge of the woods here. You can hear the traffic, but you can also hear the birds. So yes, I've been getting up super early because she's been getting up super early to revise. And I've been doing her a nice cooked breakfast every morning. And I could class that as another job added in. It could very easily become, another job. Got to get up early. Oh. And then I haven't achieved journaling in the morning. I haven't got to that other task, the other important tasks. When really, it's been a treasure. Sneaking up when the rest of the house is quiet with a tray of food, and seeing all her exam papers out across the floor as she's been studying, and setting her up for the day and giving her tons of encouragement to succeed in the day, and to know that doing her best is all that anybody could ever ask. You know, they're life lessons that I'm instilling in them. And there is nothing more important than that. And yet so often we're conditioned to class it as the stuff we have to get done so we can start living. Like walking the dogs in the morning. Oh, I've got to walk the dogs, get that done, then I can start my day. But what if I made this the most important moment of the whole day? Making sure that my dogs are super happy. They get to jump in the ditch that they love to jump into. They get to run with each other. You know, making sure my dogs are super happy for the rest of the day. Letting them jump in the muddy puddles. What if this was the most important part of the day? What if setting the kids up for an amazing morning start becomes the goal? I've still got the same amount of time, whichever attitude I do it with. It's not like I'm selling out and I'm giving up on the other stuff. I've still got the same amount of time to get to anything. But it just puts so much wonder in the day if you allow the everyday monotony tasks to be treasures. Treasure troves of life experience. I love that quote that says life is, what is it? Life is what happens. Oh, I can't remember it. The essence of it is that we always think that life is about to happen and we're going to get to life, whereas life actually is the moments of now, the in-between moments. It's not those grand moments where you finally got to something, it's the moments in between. Life is what's happening when you're not looking. Look at all these flowers along here, isn't it gorgeous? So anyway, I just wanted to show you how gorgeous the light is and how magical the woods feel midsummer. And I wanted to do a mental health chat with lurchers again, which I haven't done for ages. And I just got thinking about it all because of my need to rest this week, and I realised I wasn't beating myself up about it. So rest if you need to, and stop chasing life when life actually is happening all around. And look at this. Look. We're nearly at the car and they always jump in here, and it's so muddy, it's ridiculous. And I used to put them on leads so they didn't get muddy, but they love it. They love it, so I just let them have a play in the mud. I don't care anymore because this is about making them happy. They love it. What are you doing? Oh my God, look at the state of her. And all I do, I'll shove them in the back of the car, which has got dirty old quilts down, and then I'll hose them in the garden. Job done. But they love that bit of the walk. And look, Rupert loves the long grass as well. He goes a bit crazy in long grass. He rolls and he runs and come on then. It's just so sunny and it's so beautiful. So this is the start of the new path that I found. Now this one takes you back down to the car park, but it's not the main path. So often now at this time the car park's filling up with other dog walkers coming in, and the dogs, because they have to go back on lead because we're getting near the car park, they walk past all the other dogs coming in barking because they're on lead. So this gets me back to the car park without that happening. And look, this is where the trees were planted that I spoke about. And look at them. Look how well they've grown. Literally, they were sticks a few months ago. Look at them, they're amazing. They're the same as these trees behind. Not sure what they are actually. So the other path is down there, but this path is a lot quieter, as you can see. Come on then. Right, so this is where I put them back on their lead and we're nearly back at the car. So thanks guys so much for walking with me. A rambly ramble, which I haven't done for ages. It's lovely to have you with me. And thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.